Royce Freeman hasn't played up to his draft status, mostly because Philip Lindsay is the show here. He's taking a lot of the carries that would have gone to Royce because he is a phenom. How this guy didn't get invited even to the draft combine is beyond me, because this is exactly what he was doing in college. Just the guy's short. That's it. He can ball, though. So, kudos to him for making the Pro Bowl as the, I believe, first undrafted rookie offensive player to make the Pro Bowl. So congrats, you earned it. All those things said, Denver definitely has the talent edge in this game and should really just lump up on Oakland. But that's not the story of this game. The story of this game is Denver should have been making the playoffs. Really, just a couple of weeks ago, they were on track to do exactly that. And after that Cardinals game, and after the game against, I forget who the next game was against that they won really well. But either way, they had in front of them the 49ers, the Browns, and now you got the Raiders, and just weak team. You thought, okay, they seem to have got righted the ship and got the offense moving in the right direction, got the defense moving in the right direction, and they got a really weak schedule. So they had it cleared out to go 10-6. And that's where your bad coaching and bad quarterback play come in. I get it. Emmanuel Sanders went down with injury in that time. That's not an excuse. I mean, how do you lose that bad to the 49ers? And then followed up by being punched in the mouth in your own stadium by the Browns. It's sad, really, because this is a waste of a season for Denver. They had a serious chance at going to the playoffs again and doing some damage once they got there, and they threw it away. So Vance Joseph is going to be on his way out of town, and Case Keenum's probably not going to be too far behind him. They need to rebuild. Honest to God, rebuild. They need to tear it down and build from scratch. Keep the young core that you drafted this year because they're really good. But that's it. You might have to trade some big name players like Harris or Miller in order to rebuild the rest of the team with young talent, so by the time they all get old enough to win, they're all in their prime together. You're going to lose out on the last few years of Von Miller's stellar career if you do that, but that's the easiest way to get this team built up, ready to win soon. The Raiders are doing it. They got rid of Khalil Mack. You don't think that hurts? I mean, you're seeing on the other side of the field what you should be doing. Jettison your premier blue chip pieces to get a whole bunch of draft capital. Rely on that front office that got you a great draft class this year to do it again. And hopefully they will, and they'll build this team for the future. But you can't hold on to the past while you do that. You just can't. It holds you back. It puts you 4 or 5 years behind when you try and do that. So I hope the Denver front office figures that out. They've got some ownership situation going on there that might muddy the waters and get in the way of things. But they're a great franchise and they need to be good. The league needs the Denver Broncos to be good. So they've got to get this back on track quick, or else a lot of people are going to get fired.